So,
Yeah,
your parents' concern, was it her age or was it her intentions with you?
intentions, which are showing now. But yeah.
Uh, is
But
she?
anyways, I mean, listen, as long as our son is fine and he's healthy and he has a good life, I'll do all I can. Every deal that I do moving forward has something to do with for my son,
Okay.
escrow money for him, percentages, things in his name, in that magnitude of it, because I know when I go, there's gonna be things that are gonna fall onto him, and that's because I'm setting that for my son,
Okay.
in a rightful manner. His mom and I, we just
Yeah.
it's just something
How
things.
did it end? Like, what was the final straw? Where it's like, all right, we got to get a divorce.
She slapped me.
Mm, mm, mm. His face is like, ooh, ooh. The way he's just like, they just word, like the pause is crazy, bro.
In front of people.
No, my son was downstairs and we were in the room. I said some foul shit though, and I got slapped. I got punched in the leg, in the arm, and then I got slapped. And she lied to me in my office where I'm creating and making food, putting food on the table. And you guys yet want me to fight guys, but I'm still dealing with stuff in my personal life. So getting that rid of right now is going to help me proceed to be the takeover that I was meant to be by the powers that be. So you all, you know how tough it is to put food on the table, to take care of a house the whole year up front. Because thankfully, I knew one thing as a security man. I didn't own anything because I knew that she'll take it. And how I knew that was because when we did the first divorce, she took my,
So you guys divorced and got remarried?
we were going to go to divorce,
Okay.
but so we filed at least. And when we filed for divorce, I remember I bought, see, this is the thing, I be buying shit now. I bought a $300,000 G-Wagon. Cash, paid for. I'm going to say it again, $300,000 paid for cash, G-Wagon. And because of the person I am, I'm always a person that feels like everyone, like she deserved that part. I put her under the title. Shouldn't have. But
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Put her on the title.
Oh my God.
But would it even really matter? Because when you're married, it's shared assets, isn't it? Regardless if you're on the title
yeah,
or
it's
not.
shared assets, but it still matters whose name it's in though. It still matters whose name is on it though.
But because of what? It was a family car. That's what I was expressed to. It was a family car. I'm a family man.
Nope.
I'm not here to talk bad on his mother at all. She's a good mom, guys. She's a great mom to my son. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to go into full custody of this and that. No, I think at the rightful soul, he needs his mom just as much as he needs his dad. And and I'm gonna give him. So I even gave her 110. Nah, I can't even express that because she gonna use that in court. So but anyways, I was also
I
giving
think
her
she should be a good mom. Well,
$10,000
okay,
a
I get
month.
it. Because it was like, let me not say this because she might use it against me in court. Okay, she's probably saying she's probably a good mom to your son, obviously, but to you, she's probably a piece of shit.
That's spousal support.
He got to clean it up for the public.
Yeah.
2.5 years. Do the math.
Damn. A lot of money.
You know what I'm saying?
By the way, if you guys missed that, he said that he was paying $10,000 a month to her for 2.5 years.
Crazy.
That's what is it? 200.
That's okay. So $10K, I think within a year, that's $120K.
Okay, and then another $120K. That's $240.
Yeah, $240.
And then he said a half, so about 6 more months. Plus the G-Wagon.
Yo, I'd be sick. Like, you was looking at all the money you spent, you should have used it on something else. Like, people will say, oh, well, depending on your tax bracket, it shouldn't really matter. But no, that kind of money, you can make a lot of investments with that type of money. You should have just, put that money into something else. but you put all that in her, and it's like it kind of hurts because you invested so much money, and it's like, yeah, all that efforts go down the drain because y'all divorced now.
And on top of a whole house being paid, and then RH furniture. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, my son got a whole beautiful pool in the back, everything like that. Want my son to have a great life. You know, a life that I didn't have early. I had a good life, you know, but my father he had to hustle in different ways, not just in one.
That's still not an excuse to be a sucker though.
So, but going to it, man, I remember when we first did the going and talking with the judge said, "Oh, it's okay, like, you know, she can have the car." And I was like, "Wait, what?" She gonna have the car that I owned. She gets the property of that. But then we ended up working things out in a manner of for our son. That's when I was able to be around my son more. But every time we split, I didn't get to see him as much. So it was almost like you either with me or you don't see him. It's hard.
Using the kid, holding the kid hostage, and using it as using
Bargaining chip.
Yeah, bargaining chip. Correct. But his kid, by the way, their kid.
And you guys live in the same city still?
Nah, she kicked me out my own house I paid for.
Yeah, take another shot of that, brother. You need it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yo, I'm not laughing at his pain. If you guys not aware, this is Teofimo Lopez. He's like he's in the lightweight division, I believe. I wouldn't say he was the unified because he got exposed for that, but he did win a couple belts down there. Basically, I guess now this video probably like I think a day or two old, but a couple days old. But he's getting divorced from his wife, and for some more context on it, there was an article that came out. Now this is alleged, but his mom and I think his sisters didn't show up to his wedding because they didn't like his wife. They were like, no, they were against his wedding. They didn't show up to it. And he was basically upset about that because he spoke about it. And he was like, you know, if y'all love me, y'all would be there for me and blah, 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 blah. So right now, he's just, you need to take that shot, bro. Just for more context for you guys to understand what's going on. You know,
Not paid for because it's just rented.
So I know you bounce around Miami, Las Vegas.
I do it now because I gotta find a way to make some money right now.
Yeah, where does your son live then?
People could look it up.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
Nah, I mean, like at the end of it all, I mean, people could look it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, you know, if you want to do that research, you do it. But that's my son, you know, and that's my little prince.
God
You know what
bless
I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's 3. So, you know, you start remembering stuff by like 4 or 5, really. So, thankfully, things are happening the way they are now. And he doesn't need to see that, you know, I'm trying to make it where we come to a copacetic, co-parenting, good manner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight with you at all because at the end of it, you know, they get a little bit more than the man, you know, and but I got a good team as well. Got a good rightfully so team. I think everybody's doing their part, and now it's all about me and how I express it. You know, I don't want no problems with that person, but I think that things got too carried away, got too comfortable, and took my kindness as weakness, as everybody else does. But there's a lot of things that I do have and carry. I just don't use it because it's not my power, you know.
Okay.
But a lot of people could get hurt if I did. But then that would have me not be where I'm at today.
Yeah, let's keep you here with us. Let's keep you here.
yeah, crashing out, bro.
Yeah. So, but like
them
overall,
dark thoughts, man, going through your
my
brain.
son, Teofimo, I love him. I'm gonna send him a video actually after this because I haven't spoken to him since New Year's Day.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I took her off the phone bill because if she's gonna be caking or talking to anybody else badly about me, why do I gotta pay that phone bill? Pay your own things. You used to be a flight attendant that was making $4,500 for 120 hours. You had to fly 120 hours to make 4,500, and you was living in New York, and you had another roommate. You know, you're telling me I took you out of your job. I didn't take you out of your job. If anything, I took you out of your job to become better, to do better, to raise better. And I gave her $120,000 for her small business that she's trying to build.
This is one other thing too about.
Yeah. We go. I'm gonna let him finish. We gonna get to the good stuff because this right here is a learning lesson to all the guys in our age group who's still in their 20s, who's getting close to 30s, who's because this dude is still in his 20s. So I'm like, bro, this is a learning lesson right here for a lot of you guys who think like, oh, all this stuff is just dudes just being bitter, just blah 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 blah. This is you gotta learn from other people, bro. You can't just take it and just like, oh, that's just him and it's whatever. But I'm gonna let him finish.
Things get messy and divorce.
She got more money than me, guys. So y'all need a sugar mama. That's who you go to. Don't touch my kid. Don't talk to him. I'll fuck you up.
Yes, sir. That's what every man thinks. Yeah, don't fuck with my kid, man. But yeah. See, this is this type of stress. Like, dudes, like when your family or your family dynamic is messed up, you can tell like when people playing sports, they start messing up, like basketball players, boxing. Like you can tell something is off with them because at home, like their mind is at disarray. And it's just unfortunate that guys, want to be a family man and be strong and be there for their family. It's not taking into consideration that these are sacrifices that are being made for you and your child to thrive together. But some people don't see the vision; they just see it as like a meal ticket.
Because they have their own hidden agendas.
Yeah, they got their own hidden agendas that they're not telling you. They're probably you. And this is one thing that I don't like. Like you try to help, like okay, obviously your girl wants to work or you want to help her or something. Okay, you invest in this chick, you pour money into her, only for her to get what she wants out of it, and then say she don't need you anymore, and then she's gone, and she leaves you and takes the kid with her. And it's like this is the thing about building up chicks. It was the same interview I saw with Austin Dunham recently when he interviewed. I forgot his name. And he said something like that was kind of off-putting to me. Is like, yeah, even though I help women build them up, even though, at some point we're not gonna be together anymore. I'm like, why would I invest my time on women and trying to build them up, knowing at some point they're gonna leave me? And it's like keep doing that process over again.
Boss up.
Bossing these chicks up, and some of them not even grateful. They just view you as like as a stepping stone, and then just discard you. And that's like that return of investment is like, why would I keep helping somebody that don't respect what I do for them?
You're basically creating your own enemies. You're building up your own enemies to have strength against you later down the road. And they weren't your enemies at the start, but they end up becoming your enemies eventually. Now, in this case, man, I got so much to say. So you see how during the interview, he kept bringing up all the fancy things he was doing about the pool, about giving her buying the G-Wagon. He's throwing out numbers. He's letting y'all know he got bread. He got bread. He got it. Yeah, he got it like that. Yeah, I hear you, dog. You got it like that. And that's what makes you a sucker. That's what makes you a sucker. Because you thought by giving material things, you thought that, oh, this is going to make the person respect me. That's not, if guys want, I know in this space, guys like to say, as long as you got money, it's fine. Bruh, that's just the first step. Yes, you can have the money for yourself, but that doesn't mean the other person will respect the value of that money because they don't know what you went through to earn it, and they don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care. As long as you just giving them the dollars, they don't care where you got it from. They don't give a damn. They don't care how much you sacrifice for it. So you have to be the one to, value it more than anybody else because you're the one who went through everything to get it. So I don't know if he's trying to show off or he's trying to impress us, but to me, it's just making you look worse because you did all that just to get divorced in a couple of years. And then not only that, you went against even your own family who was warning you about this shit. You didn't listen to them. And then now you ended up in the mud, which is fine because everybody has to go through their own life lessons. And since this is in the public, we're going to talk about it because, this is kind of like our niche anyway. And one thing I want to say is that another thing that I want to say is that he felt like because he kept giving, she would appreciate him more. But what he doesn't realize is she didn't respect him from the beginning. The fact that she was able to start putting hands on you, it just shows, hey, sucker, give me my damn, give me that 100K that I asked you for. Like, I don't care about your feelings. That's, bro, I don't know why athletes go through this. I don't know if it's because people just don't want to say nothing to them. But I feel like when you're in this type of high earning position, you need to have a good coach. You need to have a good counselor with you. You need to have somebody to get your mind right. Because I know as dudes, we try to figure everything out ourselves. But it's nice to have somebody in your corner who can speak some sense into you. Like you spending all this money on this one chick, one. Yeah, you got a son out of it, but look at the situation, man. Like, and then they want us to look up to these type of situations. They want us to aim. Like a lot of guys think they can do better than the last guys. You have all this information on the internet. You have access to all this. There is no excuse for you to keep doing what you was doing. I know that's like in their culture to like, take care of the family and all that. But like I said, in our generation, that's changed a lot. A lot of that mentality and that style has changed a lot because the men are not valued the same way they used to be. Because now the women can out earn or earn the same that you got. It's like he felt like he was doing her the favor. Like the way he was talking, like I took you out of the apartment, out of New York, and I gave you a better life. I invested in your business. But did you really get to know the person you're dealing with? And also you did all that expecting the same respect in return, but that's probably who she wasn't. And there was definitely signs there. You just didn't catch them. That's why if my own situation, if I was at a wedding and even though you shouldn't care what other people think when it comes to your relationship, but you should heed the warning signs. If my own mothers and the women in my family saying, hey, yo, Kev, this may not be a good move, man. You may need to chill out. You may need to take a little bit before you marry her. They're saying that for a reason. This is why you need other women's opinion. I'm not saying they'll talk bad because they don't want to see a happy relationship. I've seen that. But in this case, this is your family, bro. You grew up with them. You love them. They love you. I'm assuming I had a better judgment. If it was another girl, maybe. But if they're telling you about her and they're saying, hey, bro, this ain't a good look, you should probably have heeded that warning, bro. Because they didn't say that for no reason. And this is where I think women's opinion matter the most because no one can understand another woman like another woman can. I don't care how good dudes are at the game or whatever. Women understand women better than anybody. And he should have heeded that. But like I said, we live and we learn. And hopefully he's recovering from it. But this video is a lesson to a lot of guys to, you got to take this stuff seriously, man, because he lost so much fortune out of that. He could, like you say, he could have invested in a lot of businesses, done a lot of other things, but squandered it all just to look like you was living rich, to look rich. You know what I'm saying? Well, he got the money, but now you leveled down. He done downgraded because of feeding the beast was what I like to call it. You fed the beast.
Yeah, he got to keep fighting just to maintain his lifestyle because there's only so long you're gonna be doing boxing, bro. It's like that takes a toll on you at some point, especially if he was the type of individual that was getting hit a lot over there. You know, it's just unfortunate.
Not a good look, man. But if you ain't got nothing else, yeah, guess we can get out of
I
here,
guess we
man.
conclude it right here. So if you guys have anything you guys want to say about the video or our opinions about it, please leave in the comment section down below. And also, if you want to support us by getting the merch, it's greatly appreciated. We have a link for that in the description box. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, you hit us up on our social media or email down below. And we see you guys in the next video.
Peace.